Hello everybody, it's Harbinger, and this is Wingspan on Board Game Arena. In the current season, we are playing 3-player battles, so hopefully we can also get this one going. Just needing to wait for one more player to want to join, and we should be there. And I'll see you when I have my opening hand. Alright, we should be here any moment now. And what do we have here? We are going last, so we shouldn't expect any of the stuff remaining in the bird, being in the bird feeder to be there when it comes to our turn. So we should plan the game plan around what we can do with our actual hand here. And please don't be stupid UI here. So we have great crested flycatcher. This is food advantage, and we should probably keep that. We have a lot of the birds we would need for passerine specialists. Maybe we keep those around. A Carolina Wren could help us get some initial card draw going early if you want that. I would love the spotted Towie if it's available, but it really doesn't look like it is. We could keep a hand like this just to be really possible. Just have a really good chance at hitting a passerine specialist for 6. All of these birds eat food the great crested flycatcher produces, so it's not horrible to do this. Also, it helps us to just burst through here. 3 of these guys work for the final for the 3rd round end goal. I don't hate it. We don't have anything for the first one, but I think it looks okay. We can start by taking a worm from the bird feeder. If we can't take a worm from the bird feeder, that means that either of these birds are still available, and that's also a good scenario for us. I'm just gonna keep just the cherry here and the passerine specialist. Okay. So we are playing against an American, a Pole, and myself being a Norwegian. They spent a lot less time analyzing their opening hand. First player just grabs up the spotted Towie. No surprises there. It's a really good indication that you can go for a early thing like that. And oh, Barrow's Golden Eye, eh? I don't hate having that guy on my team, seeing that he's around 3 thing we can care about. Green opponent is very much saying that they are going to go for a Grasslands engine, and I'm just gonna play my Carolina Wren here as the first thing I'm playing. And I'm going to pick up the Barrow's Golden Eye, and we could also pick up the Northern Flickerer, just to play at an opportune moment to get a lot of stuff back, but I'm just gonna draw from the deck instead, and we're getting a purple Gallinule. Okay, not the best, not the worst, but it's in our hand now. And yeah, the opponent placed that into the Grasslands just as we anticipated, so that means that our Barrow Golden Eye here can get us a huge amount of fruit produced over the course of the game. Not too crazy about waiting around for the purple Gallinule to be effective, so I do think we rather just want to get the great crested flycatcher out as soon as possible. So I am going to sack the purple Gallinule. I'd rather keep the House Wren and the blue-winged warbler, because I guess the Gallinule works for the final round end goal, but yeah, it's such a long time until that is relevant that I think we need to just spend one less turn setting up our initial setup here. So if nobody else takes food from the bird feeder, we can get the food we need from the Barrow's Golden Eye in like 2 turns. Probably there will be some interaction there. This is the only opponent that has gone for a non-forest game plan. This guy hasn't played anything yet. Okay, he plays a bush tit in the forest, so he probably are going to activate the forest pretty soon. But I think this is a really weak opening. You have one card in hand, you're gonna sack that for the bush tit just to get some food. Then you need to spend one more turn to get over here. Yeah, not too impressed with the opening from blue player here. And yeah, they're drawing another card just so they can have more stuff to tuck, it seems. So, who do I think has the better game plan here? Green player has 2 birds producing food outside forest. I think these two go very well together. So I do love this player's game plan. And I think this is going to be the guy to beat for me. So hopefully we can challenge them by getting down Barrow's Golden Eye fast enough that we can leech all of their egg activations. To do that, we need to take these 2 foods, and the Great Crested Flycatcher will get us the final worm we need. Actually, we get 3 fish from this opponent, so we didn't have to worry too much about getting the Golden Eye. Maybe we should have taken worms instead, but yeah, we don't really need to stress too much about this. He follows up with more egg laying in Grasslands. I don't know if I agree with the scaled quail here. It eats food that they produce easily, and they're gonna produce eggs a lot of time. But this player are going to run out of places to lay eggs if they lay too many eggs in short time. So that's that. And I'm having a hiccup. Okay, Barrow's Golden Eyes comes down there. He will lay tons of eggs for us over the course of the game, because we know that this guy is going to lay a lot of eggs. So when he gets down, this guy basically says, I'm getting 4 points a turn, but he's only getting 3 points a turn against me because I'm getting to participate in a lot of his egg laying. So what are we going to use our current advantage to? I think our current advantage is that we are getting 3 eggs from our opponent's grasslands habitat. So we should utilize this to play a lot of point-producing birds in the grasslands and focus up on the upcoming round and goals. We have a lot of food production, so I do think that Golden Eagle, Swason's Hawk here is going to be good pickups for us. So let's just take them while they are here. No, I was supposed to take the Golden Eagle. No! Why did I pick up the wrong bird? Okay, that's just plain stupid. Well, I did say I was going to pick up both of those birds, but maybe this Swason's Hawk is the better pickup. We aren't producing that many specific foods, and the Golden Eagle is a little bit expensive to actually get down. Green player actually manages to get out a second wetlands bird, so they will be the only one getting points in the current round end goal. I don't blame them. It's particularly useful thing to do, so let's just see here. We still need one more bird for Passerine Specialist tier 1, so we can afford to. So it's like either we wait to pick up until next turn when we get more fresh cards in the bird feeder, or we pick up now while we know that there's a Golden Eagle here, which is a high ticket. A high scoring bird. I don't hate playing the yellow-bellied sapsucker, but it's hard to get Passerine Specialist birds that fits into the wetlands. So maybe we actually want to play this guy here, and that's the reason to pick him up here. Yeah, I want the guy. I'm going to discard another egg because we're getting eggs for free. They are points, but we also need to have birds to play here. Maybe this red-breasted is going to be what we want to play here in instead. Neither of these guys fit particularly what we want to do, but now we need to make a decision if we're going to give this guy another bird that can produce foods for him in the grasslands. I don't hate the idea of giving them this bird. They can't produce the correct food for it, so they will spend a lot of resources trying to get this guy played. And I think that actually might be bad for them, and they might consider giving us a lot of fish to do it, so I don't mind letting that guy stay around. If they pick it up, it will reveal more stuff that might be more beneficial for us to pick up, so yeah, I think this is okay, okay for us. That thing. And yeah, we have the food for the red-breasted now, so we can play that guy should we so want to do so. And we have food to play Swason's Hawk. I'd love to play Swason's Hawk together with the House Wren, just to get up to third. And we can also consider to go yellow-bellied into blue-winged warbler, so we can get access to a lot more food production. And I think a lot more food production is probably something we want to prioritize if we're going to get free eggs. And not worry too much about activating. We want to play out birds for points. Draw up and play out birds for points. I don't hate that. This Savannah Sparrow could also be the last thing we need for Passerine Specialist to work, but I'm not desperate to pick it up just quite yet. Let's just play out the yellow-bellied and get more fruit production going. Food is what we are good at, so it doesn't hurt to continue to do that thing. Then we play the red-breasted in a little while, and of course we should maybe also just play down the House Wren to start getting eggs into the grasslands. Yeah, maybe waiting too much on that is a little bit silly. We're not going to beat the green player, but we can beat the blue player, and it's just 3 points for us that we are losing out on if we are not doing it. So take food now, get House Wren into Swason's Hawk, maybe. Dependent on what's left in the bird feeder, we need to have. We need this guy to pick up that guy, and we don't really need either of the other foods, but it's stupid of us to pick it up manually, so let's just do this. Don't discard anything. Cards are a lot harder for us to get than food, so we don't want to trade cards for food. And yeah, I think I prefer the green player's position from ours, but they still have to get it in. We have the Barrows Golden Eye, so we're getting a lot of freebies from the opponent every time they do anything, and so if they are activating Grasslands like 12 turns over the course of the game, this guy gives us like 17 points. And that's very huge, in addition to us just giving us a lot of the stuff we need for the round end goals and so on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the Swason's Hawk now, because Golden Eagle and Blue-winged Warbler, they can be played in other habitats as well, but this guy needs to be played here. And I'm pretty sure we are going to play him, so it looks like a fine thing to do. And don't confirm just quite yet. Turn that thing off, put it into the house run. And next time the opponent is gathering food, or this guy is gathering eggs, we are getting 3 eggs into our grasslands. And they have a 10 egg capacity, we have 7. But if they don't pay attention, there's a tiny chance we can actually steal it from them. I don't think it's realistic that that's going to happen, but it's a possibility. We should at least make sure that we have eggs available, so we should probably try to play the red-breasted merganser before the end of this round, just so we have the option to draw a lot of cards from a fresh bird feeder. So we get worms here, we can get worms here, but I'm not desperate to do it now. At some point we need to put eggs into this guy as well, so we can just let's just do something like no. You also have that opportunity. Okay, let's put as many eggs as I can into you, some eggs into this house run. That way we are more likely to beat out this opponent on eggs in Grasslands. And this golden I can put eggs into these guys in the future for round 3. So I'm just giving this opponent a chance to re-roll the bird feeder for me, because I don't want more fish or more cherries. And yeah, I don't want to sack cards to re-roll the bird feeder either. And if we don't take these guys, I don't want anything of what is in the bird feeder. And if we don't take these guys, there's no chance that this guy can get a free worm. So yeah. We can of course also overpay and just pay 3 fish to play the red-breasted merganser. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I would like to avoid it if possible. Just in case, a tiny case, that the puffin pops up in the bird feeder or in bird tray, first thing round 3. Okay, he starts to play out high scoring birds. But he had to pay a lot of, he had to overpay for it, so it's not that good for him. And he is running out of stuff to do. If I've been this player, I think I might consider putting it in the Grasslands here, just to get closer to filling out here and getting access to the 4th egg. But that is me and how I would play this. Okay, opponent didn't bite. That is fine. We can do this thing now. Hopefully we get a double worm here. We at least got one of them. So we got the one we needed here. And then we can play out the red-breasted, and since we're going first next turn, we will have the pick of the lot when we are reopening the bird feeder. And if there's a puffin there, we are very happy. Also, we just need a tiny additional bird for the tiny additional bird for Passerine Specialist. Ideally, that could have been Savannah Sparrow, but spending a turn to pick up this guy, and also spending an egg. We can get 2 birds this way, but we can get 3 birds if we do it after we play the red-breasted. And this guy isn't that good for us, because he basically takes the place of this bird and pushes this bird over here, where we need to spend 2 eggs to play this guy out. And yeah, I'm not too crazy about playing out 2 pointer birds that doesn't give us additional stuff for the round and the goals. Yeah, so doing this means that this opponent will tie us for eggs in the grasslands. They can also lay more eggs to get to 4, but then we get to lay a 3 eggs, so it's like the best thing they can do is tie us. But no, they can't, because their turn has gone. We could have postponed that, but I rather want to have I rather take 1 less point and have a chance to pick up the Puffin and the Bells Vareo. Yes, this. And I feel when I talked about this as something that was an opportunity that could happen, I think I'm very, very much allowed to actually benefit from this draw here. Don't care about the rose-breasted. And a bald eagle as well. Okay, I'm gonna sack the crow. And now our game plan is very, very simple. We play out high-scoring birds. Yeah. We want to pick up more food for the golden eagle. If we can play the bald eagle and pick up more fish, we would do it in that order. Yeah, I think we'll have a pretty good game here. Get Bells Vareo and Atlantic Puffin out as soon as possible. They can help for both the round and goals, so we want to get eggs into them, but we don't want to pay for those eggs ourselves. We can lay eggs in the final acts of the game, but yeah. So, blue-winged warbler, what are we doing with you? I think it's a good idea for us to play him here. We spend 2 eggs to do it, when we get access to even a 3rd food dice. And this is... we don't need the grains and the cherries for anything, so let's just spend those as a worm. And then we can spend the worms to get the Bells Vareo in the future, but... We don't need to stress. We don't need to stress about that. We want fish and rodents. Fish and rodents is what we want. What we want. Boop, boop, boop. So, do we pick up 2 rodents now while they are available, or do we take 2 rodents while they are available? I think taking the rodent there is okay. So let's just take all of that. We can just pick them up and get that worm. Then we can get a reroll here, and there's a fish. Great. So if the fish is still there, we can play the bald eagle, get the 5th fish we need. Then we can play Puffin. Then we can play golden eagle. Then we can play Bells Vareo. Oh, we can do so much stuff. But we need more eggs. So we also need, if neither of the opponents is laying eggs this turn, we should probably play Bells Vareo first, or we can just lay eggs manually. Playing this guy first only really matters if we have surplus food to spare, which we don't. We even lack 1 rodent, so we kind of want this guy to gift us a fish, and we want this guy to gift us even more fish. Yeah. So let's play the video first. Because if there's 2 fish in the bird feeder, we much rather want to take those. So let's do this, see what kind of bonus cards we're going for. I'd love to pick up Fishery Manager or Rhododentalist or either of those guys. Getting Viticulturalist, I don't hate that at all. That's 3 points, but I'm also pretty sure we can make Ulgist happen, so let's prioritize Ulgist here. We're still in the middle, or towards the end of the 3rd round, so there is like how many turns left in the game? 7. We can easily play all of these and lay tons of eggs here. Speaking of, let's see. This opponent, he has 3 of the correct birds. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4 of the correct birds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the correct birds. I should win this round goal, and I should actually attempt to make that happen. So let's not wait for the opponents to lay eggs for us. Let's take action into our own hands. Ooh. Maybe we need to play this guy over here, but then we can't play Bald Eagle at a good time. So yeah, let's just lay eggs. Yeah, let's lay eggs for now. Because if we lay eggs once, then we also know that whenever the opponent lays eggs again, we can just get another egg for free, so we will have at least 5. They have 3, they can at most have 4. So yeah, we're good here. Also, this guy should have laid an egg into Bard All, not to force his turn, because he gets a free egg into there when I lay eggs. So slight mishap, or slight misplay by the opponent here. Speaking of, should we take food this turn? I know that the opponents can't have more than 5 correct birds. If they lay more eggs to get more than 4, I will get my second, and I can lay 1, 2, 3, 4 additional eggs my next turn if I take food now. We do need additional food to play all of these birds. We do want to play all of these birds, and doing that gives us access to more food we can spend over here. Yes, I think I think the logic is sound, and I just love that the 3 birds we have remaining here, all 3 of them are birds that goes for the final round and goal. All of them are scoring 8 points or more, and yeah, this is going to be a really solid performance, I think. Of course, it's a little bit disappointing that the blue player just disconnected. Probably because they have a bad internet connection or something, but we will give them time to reconnect. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, not really too much for us to do here. I'm guessing green player is liking Wingspan and Ticket to Ride, since their profile name is Birds and Terrains. Also, it looks like the blue player was on mobile, so yeah. It's so disappointing when opponents disconnect and you don't really get the to finish a game. I think I have a really good shot at winning this game, even though I'm 12 points trailing green player here. We are going to win both the final 2 round and goals, and we have so much power left in our hand. Yeah, not too much to do about that. I'm just going to continue to do my current game plan, and we will see what could have happened if we were allowed to finish this game. Maybe the other player is actually going to. No, okay, they're just taking no actions. Both of them just left. Okay, that's very disappointing, but at least I can play the game out for my own sake. It means that we're losing out on some of the free eggs we would have gotten from the Barras Goldeneye, because this guy would lay eggs as his final actions during the game here. And so yeah, a little bit of annoying, but it is what it is. Take that thing. Take all of the fish in the bird feeder. Okay, the green player actually rejoined the game for some reason. I'm getting some free stuff here, but yeah, we can't really compare scores anymore, because so many of these players' turns were skipped. So and it doesn't really count for karma or for arena points anymore. But I just want to play out this game because I feel that I have a really good end game here, and I want to play it out just to see what kind of score I actually get this game. We are doing Historian because Large Bird Specialist will never be better than Historian. I don't think Historian would be better than 6 either, but it is what it is. So then we're playing Golden Eagle, and then we're laying eggs twice, and we should get enough eggs to finish off Ologist, yeah, that's 6, 12, 15 points on bonus cards. So it's like, as somebody who likes to record my games and talk about strategy and post them on YouTube, I think it's really annoying when people disconnect from games. Of course, if there was no ill intent and they just actually had internet outage or something and they really couldn't do anything about it, I don't blame them. But especially when you're playing arena games, disconnecting from games shouldn't be done. So yeah, please don't start games that you have no intention of finishing, even though if you are far behind. That's just really bad sport, I think. Anyways, we have 2 more turns left in this game. Let's just no, you can let's see. I want the Barras Goldeneye to lay eggs into the puffin if we can choose. And you will lay egg there, 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 and there. We will confirm, and we will hunt for 2 small birds, and we get 2 successes. Great. And then we will just lay 4 more eggs at the top tray as well. Okay, they laid another bird. That means we will also need to manually lay egg into the puffin here, just to make sure we're getting stuff. This is 10 birds, so Ologist will be okay. But yeah, just remember, we would have gotten a lot more eggs from Barras Goldeneye if both opponents were still in the game the entire time. But yeah, we had a really good game here, so it's so annoying that we didn't get to actually see through how this one would have ended if we didn't have that disconnection issue. So let's see. This is 104 points. Should have been probably around 110 if the opponents would have given me more stuff. And look at that. I don't even get additional ELO because I'm not recognized as the winner here. And this guy gets additional ELO, and this guy of course loses. That's very deserved because they didn't finish the game. But I get 104 points here, and I got nothing to show for it. And that's really really disappointing from my sort of view. But yeah, I think we executed the game plan very good. We immediately recognized that we are this player goes for a Grasslands food engine, and the best way to counter that is to get access to a lot of free eggs. Utilize all of these free eggs to not have to go to the Grasslands and lay eggs yourself. We have a lot of additional turns to spend on other stuff, so we set us up so we can draw good scoring birds when they appear in the bird tray. We luck out a little bit more than necessary and get the gold eagle for free and stuff like that. But we also plan to get access to a lot of food and play it out like this. I hope that even though there was this connection issue, that this video here is also enjoyable to you guys, and I hope that this big food and play out big birds strategy is something you will employ when you see somebody else go for Grasslands food production. It is beatable. I don't know if the green player would have beaten 104 points with the amount of stuff they had going on here. They were gone for like 4 turns, and then they came back and did the stuff they wanted to do. In those 4 turns, they lost the opportunity to do stuff. So that's 16 points in eggs. No, that's 4, 5, 6 points. 24 points here, and for food they didn't get. But they don't have egg capacity to do all of that, so yeah, I don't think they can catch 32 additional points here. They can't beat me on either of the round end goals, so I think this I think getting the most points here is very deserved, and I don't think that not getting ELO for this is deserved at all. But that's enough about that. This has been the Harbinger. See you guys in the next one. Until then, you guys take care.